Some I held, some slipped away. One street over where my memories exist. I wonder what would change. I really couldn't say. In this life there's nothing certain, except the curtain that rises to the stage. Silly games of second guessing. I just forget the lessons that I couldn't learn. Because one street over there's a life I could have known that would have kept me from the one I had today. Time gone by, I've traded black dirt into clay. I thought my memories would end. One street over's now 1,000 miles away. When I close my eyes, I'm back to where I've been. In this life there's nothing certain, except the curtain that rises to the stage. Silly games of second guessing. I just forget the lessons that I couldn't learn. Because one street over there's a life I could have known that would have kept me from the one I had today.
Hello, hello. Let's get into it. This is 1100 WSGI. I'm U-Turn LaVern, and yes, this is one street over. What's going on one street over from where you live? And well, County Mayor Billy Vogle is about to retire from office, and brother, I'm going to tell you something. I just can't hardly stand the idea of not getting to talk to you once a month.
Well,
And because it has been some of the most fun I have had. You've definitely been my longest running guest. There's no doubt.
well, let me tell you,
You know?
I've been a county commissioner for 28 years,
Yeah.
and then I figured up, I've been to close to 400 meetings
400?
on Monday nights. On Monday nights, alone.
400. That's
Yeah.
crazy. I love it. I
Yeah.
love it. 400 meetings, Billy. That is nuts. That is crazy.
I missed one county commission meeting when I went in the hospital with my problem with cancer, but
Yeah.
but hey, I felt better that night I was in the hospital than I did last night. I was dragging a little
Yeah.
bit. I wasn't on my A game, and I was very emotional.
Well, yeah, because
Yeah.
it was your
Well,
final meeting as county mayor.
I've been looking
Yeah.
for this meeting, but still, it's been a part of my life.
I know.
Yeah, and I can't believe how friendly. I mean, I've been presenting with plaques,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to show you something they gave me last night that come from the State House over at Nashville. But I was asking you, what do you do with all that stuff? I mean, I don't think my kids have want it. And I've asked Gina Holt, I said, what'd you do with all your plaques? She said, they're in a box.
Oh,
Yeah, because we've all got so
Yeah.
much stuff.
yeah.
And which, man, I tell you, I got a beautiful plaque from the airport,
Yeah.
Farm Bureau, and I might well go ahead and show it now for everybody. If you
Yeah,
just
go ahead and get it. Go ahead and get it.
This Kerry Robertson.
I saw Mayor come in with this, and I kind of knew what it was,
Yeah.
but because I knew they would honor you.
This is from the
But
Tennessee Senate,
this is from the Tennessee Senate. Let me see it, brother. I'll
and
hold
then
it
I
up.
got one from the House too.
You tell them what this is. This is from the Senate.
It's from the Senate. Everybody signed it, and somebody
So
has worked
beautiful.
hard on that because,
It's beautiful.
well, it goes all the way back to when I started working on the railroad and everything,
Isn't
and,
that cool?
and the history of the county commission I served on.
That's beautiful.
It is beautiful, and now that's not going in no box.
No. This is family archives and family history. You know, you say, who wants it? Your kids will fight over this.
I think so.
Yes, my kids. There's a few things that that my kids will probably fuss over, and that's the kind of thing that your children will fuss over.
Well, that's what I'm left to the pictures and my Mickey Mouse. We got to clean up my office to get ready for the Mayor Hoover. And, it's just, you'd be surprised at stuff that you accumulate in 8 years.
Well, I'm going to add to that. I'm going to give you something. You don't know what this is, and I'm going to explain it. Okay? So.
It's a wooden peg I used to put in barns, ain't it?
It was in the cabin that stood on the property that we bought from Lloyd Kite back in 1992. There was a cabin that they estimate was built in the late 1700s that was probably one of the original homesteads of Robertson County. If you look at the deeds, if you look up at the deeds of the property we live on, there's talk of the cabins on Carr's Creek.
Yes.
Well, when we took down the house that was there, we found this cabin up underneath it that people didn't know was still there. We tried to save the cabin, but it was full of termites. So we had to take it down because we were afraid somebody was going to get killed. We'd come home from church and people would be wandering around in it because it was fascinating.
This is so cool.
Well, listen,
Carr's Creek was their main pathway to get to Port Royal and haul stuff down the creek and tobacco and everything.
Well, when we took the cabin down and we saw the peg ceiling where they pegged the roof together, we salvaged some of the pegs because we wanted some mementos from it. And I gave one to the History Museum when we first discovered it years ago. And I don't know if they still have it and realize what it is, but I have a collection of them that I'm going to give to my grandkids. But I have a few extra. And
I appreciate this.
Well, let me tell you, when I was praying for you last night.
It looks like it might be cedar.
Well, and it's hand hewn. I mean, it's handmade.
I believe it's cedar.
And I was praying last night. I was like, I just wish I had a memento to give Mayor, and so he knows how much he is meant to me. And I looked up, and my little bucket with him was sitting there, and I was like, that's it. Because here's the thing. That was handmade, hand hewn by the people who built this county.
Yep.
And through the generations, others have stepped in to continue building this county into what it has become. And you are one of those. I'm
pretty sure that's cedar because when I was a kid, we all cut down cedar post for post. Couldn't nobody afford the Crisso ones or the metal ones.
Yeah.
And we'd go to the woods and cut down cedar post.
Well, there you go, brother.
Yeah.
Just like that peg helped hold that house together, you're one of the pegs that holds this county together.
Thank you.
And again, that had to have been hand done by the originators that brought this county together, and they did it so people like you could come in and stand in their shoes, and you have filled them very beautifully.
I appreciate that.
And so that's more stuff. More stuff.
I save antique tools.
Well,
my granddaddy had a bunch, and they're all hanging up, and this here's going to go on there with them.
Yeah,
I got some of his old tools for all the scavengers got in there and got a bunch of them.
Yeah, but anyway, like I said, when I saw that, I was like, that's exactly what I need to give you.
That pig could talk, no telling what it could
isn't
tell.
that the truth? Yeah. Think about it.
Think
about it. I look at them, and I look at because like I said, I've got enough for my grandkids still, and I look at them and I look at every cut. Because, archaeologically, they can look at the way things were carved and, I mean, all of it. And you figure that it's so hard. Like I said, I don't know. But anyway, you're one of the pegs just like that is that built this county, brother. And we appreciate you.
Put cedar in a hole and it'd be there forever.
We love you.
Well, I tell you what.
We love you. And we're not going to get emotional.
You wouldn't believe.
We're not going to get emotional.
You wouldn't believe the notes I've gotten. And just to mention one, I don't leave nobody out. A lady named Joyce Gentry.
Oh, I love Joyce.
Sent me the nicest note that I've ever read.
Yeah, she's sweet.
And I feel like I need to send her one back, but I can't write like she does. And I mean, you could tell she put a lot of feelings and thought in it. Mm-hmm. She works hard for the veterans.
Yes.
Yeah, she's a good person. And
yes, she is.
I've met a bunch of good people. I mean, good people.
Yeah.
over Nashville, over in this county. I knew a lot of people in the county anyway, but boy, I've met so many good people, and people say you're gonna miss it. Not for a little while. I need to get my health up and concentrate really on that. And that's what we're going to start tomorrow. I got to be at Sarah County tomorrow at 6 o'clock in the morning. Probably be there all day, and we're going to try some tests. But if you don't pray for me, pray for the doctor who's doing it. He might need some help.
Pray for Mayor big over the next few days. He's got a lot on him with this.
Yeah, we're going
it's going to be literally putting him through hell. And guys, just be praying for him. He's told me enough about it and we won't get into it. But dear God, pray for you the next few days, and pray for the miracles of modern medicine and the things, because we won't keep you around. You've got a dog to adopt.
I've got to get me a dog. Yeah.
You told me as soon as you wrapped up your time in office, you're going to go adopt a puppy.
I'm fixing to go get a dog.
Go.
And I asked Cindy, I said, if I get down, can I at least bring in the house and let it lay beside the bed? She said, yeah, I'll let you do that.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I love it. But, we got to get him through this next treatment so he can come get that puppy dog. So, we love you, brother.
Last night went pretty good. During all of this, it was a God moment happened. I happened to have on a jacket that I hadn't worn, I don't know when.
Yeah.
A suit coat.
Yeah.
And while I was standing up there, I reached in the pocket. There was a piece of paper, and it was Steve Hayes' obituary.
Oh, my.
Yes.
How bizarre.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here thinking, I'm thinking county commissioners and everybody. And it's like Steve said, hey, don't forget about me. And I reached there and I showed him, I said, folks, can you believe this?
That's wild.
I said, he's here in spirit.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, it was almost a tearjerker. Sure. I ain't kidding you. Steve was a good guy, good commissioner. All of them are good commissioners.
Yeah.
I told him, I said, you don't have one vote here tonight, but your vote represents hundreds and thousands of taxpayers.
Yes.
The new ones coming in.
Yes.
I said, vote your gut. If you know what's right or wrong, don't be swayed. Stay the path. Stay the path. Yeah.
Amen. Your bride is commenting on here.
Who?
Cindy.
Oh, my wife.
Yeah, I've gotten several comments that you were more interested in the cedar than the historical point that I was making, that you're one of the pegs in the county. But I get it. We can't get too serious, or we'll be in here bawling like babies, because this is an emotional
I'm surprised
moment.
she's listening.
Well, and I got to be honest with you, when you walked through that door and we started talking, I was just, I thought this is going to be an emotional morning, but the Lord's
it's going to be good.
And we're not going to sit here and blubber.
It's going to be good. It's going to be good. Last night was a very important night for Robertson County.
Yes.
Not that I'm leaving, but we had the budget vote last night.
Okay.
And we had a public hearing last week, and really there wasn't any public there.
Yeah.
It's when things is going good, maybe, but we are so blessed.
Yes, we are.
We're blessed, and I know one day we're going to have with the gas and diesel fuel and tires, everything we touch keeps going up.
Yeah,
and eventually we may have to have a little tax increase ambulances went up $30,000 to $330,000. But here we bought another one this year, and we was able to keep the same tax rates we've had the last 2 years.
Well, we were talking with Dr. Weeks last week, and he was saying he was stunned that the gas prices didn't destroy the budget. And he said, I was nervous about it. But he says, we came in a whole lot better than I thought we were going to. So it's just a miracle, because gas that is just so high.
Diesel fuel went up enough that to pave a road that was $100,000 a mile.
Yeah.
It's $125,000 now.
Wow.
Because of the price of diesel fuel.
Right.
It takes diesel fuel, to make asphalt. And rock has gone up. So.
Oh, yeah.
All
of it. It's just everything's gone up. And I tell you, we are blessed. It's like I say very often when I open the mic, I say we're blessed because we get to live and work in Robertson County. in the words of our county mayor, Mayor Vogle. So I'll quote you. I'll keep quoting you because I don't think you can say it any better because this is a great place to live and work. But anyway, you were born here, right?
I was born in Nashville.
Oh, I thought you were born right
No,
here.
right over there at Old St. Thomas.
Okay.
Right over there at Old St. Thomas.
When did you get to Robertson County?
I got off and on all my life.
Yeah.
My granddaddy had a farm up there in Todd County, right on the Robertson County line.
Okay.
In fact, he lived on State Line Road, and I would come down as a kid and stay with him during the summer.
Okay.
I went back to school in Nashville for, I don't know, till I was about 8th grade.
Yeah.
Something like that. And hey, I come down and just didn't go back.
I got you. Yeah.
Yeah. I enjoyed working on the farm.
Oh, yeah.
Man, I'd go back with one of them farmer tans, and all them boys in Nashville want to fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, they thought I was some kind of country hick or something.
But that's a good
then
thing
when
to
I
be.
came, but then when I come from Nashville down here, they wanted to whoop me at Joe Burns.
Oh, how funny. Did you see Slicker?
Yeah, they
That's
wanted.
hysterical.
Yeah, but hey, I fit in.
Funny. Yes,
I finally
sure.
fit in.
Well, we'll get down to business here, and we are just like I said, we'll get down to business, and we'll share your comments if you want to share them with our county mayor. This is his last radio visit. That is why we're a little emotional because this is he will be handing the office off to Keith Hoover in September, 1st of September. So he's having to, get everything all organized and ready to have some retirement, but we've got to.
Yes, I'm trying not to leave anything on the plate for him.
I got you, and I'm sure it's going to be I'm sure it's going to be an easy transition for him. So, and Buzzy Poole says he loves you too.
Let me tell you, Keith, he's going to fall right in there.
Oh yeah.
He's going to fall right in there.
He understands it. He's worked with it.
He's already done so much, and I'm thinking, Keith, man, you better put the brakes on a bit. You're going to burn yourself out already. Yeah, because you can burn yourself out.
That's just it. So, well, we're talking with County Mayor Billy Vogle, and we're considering all the things that happened at the County Commissioners meeting last night. Where do you want to start, brother?
I'm going to start the invocation.
Okay.
I gave the invocation last night.
Mm-hmm.
I just felt like it's the right thing to do last night.
I agree.
And it was very emotional to do that.
Yeah.
Because usually I get a county commissioner or somebody that's a guest,
Mm-hmm.
and I thought, no, this is my last night. I'm going out.
Yeah.
Talking about the Lord and how he's blessed Robertson County,
Yeah.
how he's blessed me,
Yeah.
how he's watched over our first responders this year, and just watched over the county commission about making decisions.
Right.
Yeah, and it's I told Carrie up front, men don't usually talk about God and Jesus Christ, but now I go in crowds and people start talking about it, and it's pretty cool.
It is.
Yeah, it's a good feeling. Good feeling to see grown men talk about stuff like that.
I know. I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
Last night we talked about the clinic, and I'll get into that further because we had a resolution about the clinic. Bobby Hogan got up and was telling about the all the new commissioners. I think we got 8, and they need to do some schooling.
Mm-hmm.
He was telling them what dates and stuff to go. They can go to Murfreesboro and it'd be free. If you go further than that, it's not free.
So they do have classes that they can go to help them?
Yes, they do.
Okay. Well, that's cool.
Yeah, in fact, they're supposed to do so many credits a year.
Okay.
It's not, and see, like some of the old ones is grandfathered in.
Right.
But they just, I think it's a good thing.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
A new county commissioner, when he comes in there, he don't know that budget from man to moon.
Yeah.
It takes 4 years to learn it.
Right.
And you'll never fully engulf that school budget. It's a big budget, and it's got a lot of
detail.
A lot of detail to it.
Mm-hmm.
I got something about the library here. They got a grant, and we're working on a grant, of course, for the old Robertson County Museum. Sounds like we're going to get it. That she needs some work outside, mortar work and stuff.
Yeah.
So we're getting a grant for that. And let me just say, folks, TCAP school is fixing to be a reality for good.
Good.
We found a piece of property.
Awesome.
The state found a piece of property. Awesome. They're happy with it, real happy.
Okay, good.
And all the papers aren't signed, but it's going to be in an excellent location on 4-lane Beautiful, beautiful school. 17 acres.
Awesome.
It's going to be nice.
Okay. You can't tell us where yet, though, because it's not signed off yet?
Well, it's not signed off yet.
I got you. We'll just leave it. Yeah.
But
yeah.
it's north of town.
Okay.
There's not a whole lot
Yeah.
in Springfield to buy that's got sewer on it.
Yeah.
It's really not.
Mm-hmm.
And, of course, if you buy it, you're going to have to pay for it.
Yeah.
You're going to have to pay for it.
It's not cheap.
It's not cheap, especially if it's level. Yeah. All right.
The hills are pretty, but you can't do much with them.
Angie, she tricked me. Angie's our Madam Clerk, County Clerk. I seen on the agenda last week that she was going to talk about the wheel tax. And I called her. I said, Angie, what's this deal about the wheel tax? Well, I said, look, you're not going to be a butthole, are you?
Uh-oh.
Because I figured she's going to get up there and make some kind of award for me. She was just using this excuse. Well, I figured right. She had a trophy for me that had a goat on it. Instead of all the mayors in Tennessee, I was the goat.
Greatest of all
I was the goat. I was the goat.
You're the goat.
So I got a trophy last night saying I was a goat.
That's
But
great.
while she was up there, I did tell people, we've been getting complaints about people pulling in convenience centers, and if they don't have a Robertson County wheel tax, they won't let them dump.
Good.
So go get your wheel tax, folks.
Yeah.
I mean, this trash is free.
Yeah.
Do your part and get your wheel tax.
Yeah.
If you buy it out of the county, then they're not going to sell you a Robertson County wheel tax.
Yeah.
So get your wheel tax.
And I'll tell you, we've gone with this is something because Mark, is driving a bus and going to school and teaching school and all these kind of things, and so, he would take our trash over to the convenience center, but it's just gotten where he didn't have time. So it's very affordable to have somebody like. I mean, if you don't live in the city, you can have Sunshine come and get it. And they came in, and I'm giving you a free ad here. I mean, it's super affordable, and they come and get it, and that keeps it out of the convenience center. And is that a good thing, Mayor?
I think it's a good thing because it must be because let's face it, if it wasn't for Robertson County is one of the few counties that offers these convenience centers. Mm-hmm. Most of them expect you to do what you're doing. Yeah,
but and honestly, it takes a little off the convenience center, and it's a convenience for us that we don't have to take it, and it's very affordable. And I had no idea that we could get it, but you can get that in the county.
See, there we go again.
There's options, guys, to where you can, kind of help out the county. But we've really been pleased.
We went from $300,000 a month to hauling our trash away to $335,000.
Yeah.
The contract, they raised their prices because of diesel fuel.
Oh, yeah.
So we've got to meet that, and we may have to pass that along a little bit because, it's getting, it's just very expensive. Yeah. Well, I'm talking we may ask the cities for a little help one day.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. I got you.
Yeah. Hey, I won't be here, folks, in case you're out there listening. But anyway, I think it needs to be looked at. Adele for the chamber. Mm-hmm. This is something chamber started a couple of years ago, and they offer a class for 2 days to the new county commissioners.
Oh, really? Okay.
And what they do is they travel from factory to factory from different places. You do tours to show them what's in Robertson County that the chamber deals with. And last year they had they had a van full of people. Mm-hmm. And I think it's something that even some of the new ones, the old ones went on. It was very interesting. If you've never been in Electrolux, it's something to see.
Well, they take some of the teachers on that. Yeah. And so we have been able to, go as teachers sometimes and do some of those tours and things. And that's been really cool.
When I got out of high school, it was either one factory then, and that was it. Or you farmed and worked on the farm. Mm-hmm. And now with bath fitters and air tech, and I don't leave people out, these are some great places to work. Mm-hmm. And when this TCAP school opens up, they're going to put machinery in there. But when these kids come right out of TCAP, they got jobs waiting on them.
There's a lot of kids. Being able to have more options for them at TCAT is going to be fabulous because there's a lot of kids that really want to go into that school. And, they get on a waiting list because it's in such high demand.
Yeah. We got to give Dr. Kumar a shout out. It was a $39 million grant that we got for this TCAT school.
Wow.
which it's going to take all of it.
Oh,
Time
yeah,
you buy the
sure.
land
Yeah.
and build the school.
Yeah.
And they're even talking about having bulldozers and stuff behind it, teaching these kids how to run heavy equipment.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That'd
but
be great.
it's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then you put that with the airport. They got 22 kids enlisted at the airport to the flight school.
That's cool.
That is good. That's good.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're a Robertson County student, there's just so much.
There's so many opportunities.
I mean,
I just love it.
Hey, get off the darn phone and get involved in some of this stuff because it's pretty cool.
Quit making comments on stuff and get in there and jump in with both feet and make a difference, y'all.
Yep.
Drive a bus or substitute teach and get to know these kids and help advise them.
You need to go to make some money.
Yeah, let's do a break. You know,
right.
That's good because we'll be out of time before you know it because, man, we could talk all day, Mayor. But we're visiting with County Mayor Billy Vogle is about to retire, y'all. So this is our last official visit with him as our county mayor, but that's okay. We're going to come up with another reason to get you in here and just chit-chat.
Let me tell you, out of 95 county mayors, there's 25 new ones. That's a pretty big turnaround.
That is a big turnaround. Oh, my goodness. But we're going to enjoy our visit. So if you have any questions or comments for him, you can throw them up in the comments and we'll share those. But we want to pause for a minute and talk about some other Robertson Countyans, and that's our friends Barry and Rebecca Richards with Exit Prime Realty. They live up in the Cross Plains area. They've been there for 30 years, got to the county about the same time I did, and it is home. So they specialize in Robertson County properties, but also buy and sell in the surrounding counties and across the state line in Kentucky, because like myself, as I often say, I'm originally from Kentucky, so are they. So because of their different work background, he worked in Nashville for 17 years as a media marketing vice president. She worked in radiology before the kids were born, and then went into real estate after the kids went to school. And Rebecca's one of the first in the area to be a seniors real estate specialist. She's been at it a long time. But they've worked all over. They've seen a lot, and so they specialize in their home right here in Robertson County. But they have all this other experience. So they get it. And they stay up to date on everything that's going on. And there's actually something new from the Tennessee Housing Development Agency. They've now included teachers in their Home Ownership for Heroes program, which means that along with veterans, EMTs, law enforcement, they are getting a help with their down payment, or it's available down payment assistance for active duty military, National Guard veterans, EMTs, paramedics, firefighters, and teachers. And of course, all law enforcement is being included in that as well. And what a great opportunity. If you need some help, because when you're a first-time home buyer, man, it's a little bit hard to come up with that down payment that you got to have to show that I can handle home ownership. Well, you've got an opportunity to get some help with that. So if you want to explore that and get details on that, reach out to Barry and Rebecca today. You can give them a call at 615-504-7425, 615-504-7425 or 7424. Or you can go to sellwithbecky.com, sellwithbecky.com, or buy, robertsoncounty.com with your buying or selling, or maybe you want to be a realtor. You can find out more at Exit Prime Realty. Barry will say, just Google them. You'll find them all over, and you can follow them on social media. But when you do get in touch with them, please let them know that U-Turn sent you. County Mayor Billy Vogle in the house talking about the county commissioners meeting last night. Where are we going next, sir?
I'll tell you where we're going. I tell you what, I had to talk about it last night, and I'm going to do it now because I'm going to get into the budget a little bit and get this behind us. But there's been so many rumors going around on Facebook and people talking about this building.
Oh, the TCAT?
No, the ICE building.
Oh.
I mean, Channel 2, 4, 5, 17 has tried to call me, and I just told them. I said, nobody has ever called my office yet about something like this.
Yeah.
This is very much in the dark.
Okay.
Well, I seen on Facebook and all that where if we had a mayor that would get out and work, he'd find out what's going on. And nobody's, it's kind of like, well, that's just the way it is. You know, if I was the mayor, I'd done got this solved. But the thing is, you can't do anything until somebody calls you.
Yeah.
But I got to calling around my sources. Saturday, I come in to work Friday morning after I had my treatments. And I worked on this and got a little bit of information. But everybody I talked to had seen something on that Tennessee outpost or magazine or whatever. Well, I called them and I told them, I said, when you start writing this stuff down, I want to know your source. Anybody calls me about this building and they say they heard something, I want to know the source. Don't call me because Joe Blow down the road said they're fixing to put it in Robertson County. And then I've called some other mayors, and we got a spot pinned down that we thought it was going to be at. And soon 30 minutes after I talked to him, he got a call from somebody way up in Congress and told him, said, hey, that ain't where it's at. You need to be quiet. He said, you don't know, and said, we're not telling. So it's dark out there. Right now, people, other than the public, nobody's talking about it. But I'm going to sit here and tell you, I'm at least 90% sure it's not going to be in Robertson County.
Okay.
It could be close, but it will not be in Robertson County.
Right.
I mean, I feel sorry for the Adams area. They've got blamed for this. And Adams goes way down into Clarksville. Now, I'm not telling you it's going to be in Clarksville either. I talked to that mayor, and he was told that pretty straight that he wasn't getting it.
Okay.
So,
So again, I mean, everybody that's speculating, you don't know what you're talking
all
about.
You're doing is getting everybody upset, and you're trying to make hay out of it. You might well quit that.
Right.
When the federal government decides to do something, they'll move like lightning.
Oh yeah.
They don't even have to come zoning. They can just do it.
Right.
But it will. We just don't have infrastructure out in the county.
Right.
For a $63 million project like that.
Look how long it took us to get, a prospective property for the TCAT building. Good land. I mean, the property's just not there. So. Anyway.
I think they would want to be around the interstates. Right. But this is a building where evidently officers will be at 24/7.
Okay.
They'll have bedrooms for them. They'll have a kitchen. I hear a cafeteria. They have places from the park, and Nashville's already. It's posted that they're looking for people to work at this place.
Oh wow!
Now the people that's building the building and is over this company is out of Alaska, so we ain't gonna get much news out of them either.
No.
But I want everybody just to chill out because I don't. Hey. If it's in Robertson County, I'll be badly surprised. And what sources I've talked to will be shocked. Yeah. Shocked.
So there you go, guys. I mean, and you see all these things. Honestly, when you started talking about it, I had noticed something on it, and I just kind of attributed it to, like you said, alarmist and stuff. And I mean, you've got to just take a breath. Take a breath.
Instead of trying to tear the county down, build it up. If you're going to be a leader, hey, lead. Don't unite people. Unite people, and you'd be surprised some of the remarks that I hear coming back. And it's like, people. Do y'all honestly think that we're all sitting around not trying to solve this problem?
Yeah. But
right now, it's not a problem. Nobody's called me. Nobody. I've talked to the sheriff. I said, Sheriff, you got any calls? Nope. Not a call on. You'd think he would know more about it than even Kerry. Kerry said, hey, I've heard a little bit, and that's it.
Yeah.
And he's a state.
Yeah.
You're going to have to get up with the feds to find the truth.
To find out.
Somebody knows the truth, but they're not talking.
Right.
And they're not wanting us to talk about it either.
We're going to have to wait. Trent Cobb is saying he's going to miss you, brother, going to miss our conversations. And he says, you want to talk speculation, try being a Fair Board member. Hey. We know, brother. We know that's one thing about when you get into a small town community, it's always interesting.
Well, thank goodness weather's going to cool off a little bit.
Yes. We were out walking this morning and it wasn't 80 degrees while it was still dark outside, which honestly, we've been out walking at dark 30, I always say. And it has been miserable hot early. And so this morning it was actually like, I think it was 70 when we were out there. And I was like, okay, we're cooling off. So what else you got for us, Mayor?
Well, Trent does a great job by fair.
Oh, yeah, for
The
sure.
Fair Board does a great job.
Yes. Fair's coming up, 22nd.
If we ever get these 2 schools built, we're going to look at trying to expand down there, I hope.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Need to.
Yep.
Can you imagine last week at State Fair how hot it was, or this week?
It's miserable.
Man.
I had some friends. They're like, what were we thinking?
Yeah.
And I was just thinking, I'm so glad our fair is at the end of September.
It's so hot a snake won't even cross the road.
It's just so hot. So, but yes, our fair is coming up on the 22nd. I shared, they've got this really cool post that is it's the fair, a week at a glance post that if you'll share it, it's on my page. I shared it from the Robertson County Fair, Tennessee Fair page, and it gives us a little bit of an overview. And just remember, on Tuesday, it's free admission. The Lego building contest is going to be happening. There's going to be a dairy show, but no carnival rides on Tuesday. But of course, the parade is going to end. Then we can all just go right into the fair without having to pay. It's going to be awesome. And so anyway, but rides will start up on Wednesday, but they're going to open it up on Tuesday, and it's going to be fabulous. So anyway. All right, Mayor, what are we going to talk about?
Well,
What's next?
let's
we got
move,
stuff to do.
Oh, we just got through talking about a day on the chamber and stuff.
Yep.
We had no election appointments last night.
Okay.
But the reason I bring it up, September we'll have all new committees.
Okay.
Keith and me will sit down at the end of the month. These are his choices. And he's got a committee that he appoints. That's his committee, the nomination committee. They will appoint these new members and divide them out. I don't like putting 2 county commissioners in the same district on one committee. Mm-hmm. We like to divide them out where everybody's got somebody to talk about whether it's EMS, animal control, solid waste, or whatever.
Okay.
And of course, he's got the very important budget committee to appoint. He's losing Chairman Bobby Cows, and I got to give a shout out to Bobby Cows. Bobby has done an excellent job running that committee. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you make people a little upset. They want certain things, but we got wants and needs, folks, and sometimes we're going to make the needs first, and the wants ain't going to happen.
Right.
They just ain't going to happen.
Right.
So, and we tell them to wait their turn. Because, when time you do pay raises and stuff, there's not a whole lot left. We've been lucky that every year we have a little deficit at the budget time, but every year we make it up during the year. We are conservative on our revenues coming in, sales tax and all. Mm-hmm. We've got the school; their fund balance is up, and ours is up enough now that we could build 2 schools and borrow the money. We couldn't say that years ago. Mm-hmm. We could not say that. But saying that, after we built in 2 schools, we got to come off a lot of debt in 28 to be able to think about some other projects.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, and we'll get, school updates later on. I know that's coming soon, but
I hope so.
I
hope so.
Yeah. So what else you got for us, Mayor?
Oh, we went into zoning, didn't have but 4. They all passed, and here's one
Get
down.
up on that microphone.
Here's one down here that we went from R40, which is that's residential, to where some people was putting land back in ag.
Oh, good. That's nice.
Yeah, I'm talking several acres.
That's
but most of these was like, here's a lady that had 8 acres, and she's wanting to build a house for her son, so she took off 2 acres of the 8. She still got 6. Mm-hmm. And I'd rather see people cut up these 5-6 acre tracts than I had to go buy another 5 acre tract. Mm-hmm. I'd love to see that. But all those passed last night without any trouble whatsoever.
Good deal.
Yeah. And the last 3 months, I'm counting these 4. We had 3 last month and 2 the month before. People talk about the building out in the county. It ain't what you think it is. Mm-hmm. It's really not. Mm-hmm. Okay, Bobby Cows brought our budget to us last night, and we adopted the county budget. I've got it right here. Like it's $57 million.
Wow.
to $317,000 to do the general fund. That's I'm going down the list. That's processor, finance, county buildings, archives, sheriff's department, fire prevention, emergency management, health department, animal control, animal service, litter grant, agriculture extension services, contributions to other agencies, engineering, planning, zoning, register deeds. I could go on and on. Mm-hmm. It's a $57 million budget, and that counts the salaries too. All right, solid waste has their own fund, and they're going to come up with it's about $7 million, really $7.8 million, to run the landfill, to run the transfer station, and just the convenience centers is $500,000 a year.
Oh wow!
Yeah, a transfer station, we're looking at $7 million a year now moving that trash out. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's a lot. It takes a lot of money, but then we're just talking. This is not but 20% of the property tax you pay. The other 80% goes towards school construction, whether you live in the city or the county. Highway fund this year is $6 million, but folks, I want you to know that is coming off the fuel tax that we get from the state. The school fund, their budget's going to top at $150 million this year. $150 million. And they've got about 30 offices here divided up with pre-K all the way up to high school, student body education programs, health services in our schools is about $2.7 million. Furnishing nurses and stuff. It takes a lot of money to run schools, but close to 80% of this money comes from the state off sales tax. And I've always said teachers are more of a state employee than they are a county employee, because a lot of their raises and their salaries, it does come from state money. All right, our debt service fund is going to have $13 million in it this year. And I keep a capital projects fund. And the reason I'm bringing this up, we did this about 3 years ago. We're putting back $200,000 a year for projects that we don't see coming. We're fixing to spend $1.3 million on 7 or 8 new air conditioners at the jail. And they will be put on top of that jail by a helicopter. Those units up there are 23 years old. And if they went out last week, we'd have been in deep trouble with all them prisoners. They'd had to go on somewhere. So we got $1.8 million in there that will pay for the air conditioners without bringing it out of debt service or charging a tax increase. But hey, I think that's going to be pretty cool. If you're around there, be careful, because they will be taking those helicopters, picking them up, going up, putting them on, and taking one back off.
It's going to be cool to watch.
Yeah, it's going to be cool to watch. I want to talk about our industrial board. They have bought some property, and this industrial board in my last 8 years has really, really grown. We bought property at White House, and it's no secret. TVA, they got a $500,000 grant the other day from TVA to help put the infrastructure in. And that was hard work by the industrial board to get that. But we've already got major, major customers wanting to buy that land.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I mean, that was one of the last term. I said, we got to get some land for an industrial park. Mm-hmm. The county didn't have any, and Springfield's all sold out. If these people are going to live here, we want them to work here. And with the cities growing like they're growing inside the city limits, we need jobs for these people. Mm-hmm. We need to keep them here. So, I think it's a good budget. There was no tax increase. Tax rate is $1.80. Folks, if you want to call around to all other counties, I guarantee you they can't touch it. They can't touch it. All right, also, we adopted that property tax rate at $1.80. That you vote on the budget and then you vote on the tax rate. We lucked up. We've got some property on Highway 76 and Fifth Avenue. As soon as you turn, it looks like you're going off a bluff to the right, but there's some level land there. We've been trying to sell that for 6, 7, 10 years. Mm-hmm. and couldn't get no bids on it. Well, I thought about putting a TCAP school there, but it's going to take about $3 million just to move the dirt. And then they couldn't get a good way in and out because of that red light right there and the traffic it would be. Mm-hmm. So we looked at other places. Well, we put it up for bid, and we got an excellent bid for that piece of property. A company here in town is a bid. I'm not going to tell you the price, but it's way over what I thought it'd be. And I'm so proud of them buying it because I hope they're making money off of it. But some of it's in a floodplain. And what we're doing is you sell the property, it's one-time money. We're looking at an ambulance station in White House. That could help there. Or putting this property back on the map to draw money. Because if it was ours, we wouldn't make nothing off of it.
Right.
And now I don't mind telling you, it's $350,000.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
I was tickled to death, and thank goodness the company that bought it. I think they're happy too. Mm-hmm. Real happy because it's a great location, and they've got the means to do the dirt work themselves. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they can make a nice piece of property out of it.
You know, I said when we get comments, I do have somebody asking about, they had some things, talking about social media. There was conversations on social media about some of the air in the schools because we were talking about
Yeah,
AC.
I've been hearing about that.
And again, somebody, Miss Stephanie on here is asking, what are we doing about it? And honestly, I'm in the school system, and the room next to me, Coach White, his daddy's on school board, and his room has been, been struggling with air. And with as large as our school system is, it's just constant, because maintenance is maintenance, and they're going as hard as they can and as fast as they can to try to get it done. And we're moving fans around and trying to do what we can. But when you've got the kind of heat that we've got, it happens in your home.
Well,
and trust me, they're working hard to get it all working.
My phone burns up about it.
That's more of a school board.
Mayor, can't you do anything? What are you doing, Mayor? I get them phone calls.
But that's a school board question.
That is a school board question.
So
the county gives the school money. Yeah. Now, we can't tell them really how to spend it. We cannot tell them how to spend it, but we can give it to them. Now, I got to admit that one of those, I think, is a cooling unit outside. Yeah. And that thing's about $700,000.
I mean, it's just it. Like I said.
And the trouble is, you can't get them.
Yeah.
Train, we've been waiting on some air conditioning equipment for Train now for 6 months.
Right.
They say that because of tariffs and stuff, they can't get the metal. But still, when you turn all this stuff on, thank goodness that there's some air in the building. Yeah. But I know it's got to be miserable, and trust me, Danny Weeks is probably pulling his hair out.
Working hard, I promise you. And guys, I'm a teacher that's blessed with a very cool classroom. My room is not hot, but the room next door to me is. And Coach White, like I said, they're working hard to get everybody air. And it's not something people are ignoring. It's a struggle. It is a struggle, and they are working hard and trying to get it done, and they're doing all they know to do. So,
next week's going to help.
Yes.
Next week's going to help.
Temperatures are turning. So, we will get cooler much quicker, and then we'll be all too cold.
Gosh, I remember. Here we go. Talking about the days all we had was a fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. And that's the thing I think we're all forgetting. I went to high school when we had to open the windows. We didn't have air conditioning. No. We had to open the windows to get cool. And of course, now we didn't go to school until Labor Day, though. So, but nonetheless, and we would go and practice in the gymnasium in the summertime, and it was a hot box. And I mean, we would run, and I don't know. I'm just saying, we're going to be okay.
We are. We're going to be okay. Hey, man, we're toughening everybody up.
A little warm.
We're tough. Hey,
you know what?
And now in the wintertime, it could be the heat.
Yeah,
it's I tell people, you know what a spoiled person is?
Huh?
You know what a spoiled person is?
Anybody who lives in this country.
Well, I think it's anybody that's laying under African watching TV in the middle of July and August.
And that, yes. Very much so.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I'm cold. Well, turn there and,
we go to Mexico every year, guys, and we get hit with the reality of people living in just a box, man. You know, I just if you feel like, you know, you're struggling, I encourage you to cross the American borders and go on a mission trip somewhere, or go into the Appalachians or onto just any area where maybe people don't have it as good as you do, and you'll be, thank you. Thank you.
I guarantee you, since I'm leaving office, I can say something.
You can say anything you want.
Yeah, I guarantee you right now, there's some women over there at office buildings got their heaters on their desk right now.
Oh, yeah, you're right. And I mean, that's the thing. I get so cold in my room that I have to turn heat on. And that's what I'm saying. It's because, you know, and I wish we could balance it. I wish so bad I could get some air from what we're doing, we have an office between mine and Luke White's room, Coach White's room. And so we've got fans in my room pushing cool air out of my room in through the office into his room.
And see,
you know,
when you do that, the air conditioner's fighting them heaters. Mm-hmm. It's a constant battle.
Yeah.
And the air's not going to cut off when you got heaters under your desk. It's not going to cut off.
Yeah.
So somebody's going to freeze and somebody's feet's going to be warm.
I know it. Let me do another break. Right. Then we got to come back and
we're wrapping up.
We may go a little over if we have to, because we're going to get it all in. We're going to make sure. But we are going to pause now and talk about our friends over at Valor Mortgage. Love talking about all the things possible, you know, possibilities in home ownership. You know, we were the thing with the assistance with down payments and stuff. When we bought our land, we had the guy we bought it from, Lloyd Cott, helped us with the down payment. He personally got us a loan to help us with the down payment because, I mean, we were young. We were a young couple. I mean, this is like our twins were just a year old. And so we had some folks, neighbors, that helped us out to be able to buy our land. And, you know, that's what you've got with Valor Mortgage. You got neighbors helping you out to make sure that you're getting the best options to make sure you get to the closing table. There's all kinds of things to consider when it comes to getting a mortgage. And Chris Armtrout and the experienced loan officers at Valor, they're going to work hard to find you the mortgage solution that will get you to that closing table for your budget, your goals, whatever it may be. There are VA loans, there are FHA loans, conventional and jumbo financing. They've got this tool to help you with down payments, like we were talking about when we talked about Barry and Rebecca. But they're going to do everything they can to get you to the closing table, no matter what it is. If it's a refi, or if you want to invest in your future, maybe have some rental property, or if it's first-time home purchase, they're going to make sure that you have every T crossed, every I dotted, and they're not going to treat you like a number because they're your neighbors. If you want to give them a call, that's where you start. Give them a call at 615-671-9178, 615-671-9178, or go to valor.mortgage, get pre-approved today, because when it matters most, you deserve a lender you can trust. Buy with confidence, buy with Valor. Valor Mortgage, NMLS number 1210804, DBA of Encore Lending Group, NMLS 1249911, equal housing lender, subject to credit approval and rates and terms subject to change without notice. Not a commitment to lend. Let them know U-Turn sent you. County Mayor Billy Vogle, the rest of the time is yours.
We're wrapping up.
Okay, what you got?
We'll say hi to Barbara Holt. I know she's out there.
Yes.
She always sends a picture to me about looking good, Mayor. You know, and because she must listen on the website or something.
Yeah, on our stream.
On your stream, yeah.
Yes.
How many people? A lot of people listen on the stream.
You know, it's really hard to know because of the Facebook. And I think this will probably be one of the more watched shows since it's your last interview before you retire. I think this will probably be one of those that gets talked about a little bit more.
Folks, let me tell you something. I'm reading a book about Lamar Alexander coming out of Congress. And it's got a lot in there about in Congress. And what I like about it was back in the days when they would cross the aisle and try to work out problems. Howard Baker and all of them. And I love reading those days. And he told me, said, when you get out of politics, it's like stepping in quicksand. You disappear pretty quick.
Oh,
wow. So I'll be disappearing.
No, sir,
quick.
you will not.
No, Angie
no.
Rose at the license plate office. She's over the beer board, and she's asked me to serve on the beer board.
Oh, okay.
But, you know, hey, they don't meet much.
Well, I keep telling you, I'm going to get Gina in here because she's on the airport board and I'm not sure what else.
Yeah.
And so you need to get on a board so I can have you in here.
Yeah.
We'll have other reasons. I've got to get, I mentioned Gina yesterday wondering if she's ever done Citizens Police Academy because my husband and I are getting ready to do that. Or at least we're signing up for it.
She,
paperwork done.
I seen her this week at the airport meeting. Gina looks good. She's had some health problems.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and she's looking good. She's had a lot of stress on her, and she just said she felt pretty good.
Well, good deal.
She's a remarkable, smart lady.
In an interesting background.
Yeah.
In Washington. Wow.
Yeah, I mean,
Just a
she's
fascinating career.
I mean, she is sat across from Ronald Reagan and people like that, and that's got to be. Man, can you believe it?
That's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool. When I found it out, I was like, what?
Yeah.
We need to get her in here and tell her story again. All right, Mayor, this is your story. Let's.
We had to renew the employee clinic last night.
Okay.
That clinic seemed like the train left the rails for a little while. We couldn't get people in at a timely fashion.
Yeah.
Had a lady resign, quit that was running it, and the contract come up. And they asked us if we want to renew. Well, me and Ryan and Danny Weeks met with them and just said, hey, we're not really happy with what service we got.
Yeah.
Because anytime if you go and you don't use that health card from the county, we're saving money.
Yes.
And we have been getting some nice checks. But still, people calling me saying I can't get in.
Yeah.
So they raised our fee just a hair to hire another person to work in there.
Okay. That's good.
And we just told them we're going to give you 1 year.
Okay. Good
So
deal.
we signed a 1 year contract,
Good deal.
hoping things are better. And I guess I put that on Mayor Hoover. But I think things will get better. Because my phone has stopped ringing, I can tell you that.
I'll tell you, I've never used it. I don't go to the doctor very much, but my husband has had to use it just for some minor things, mainly getting his checkup to keep driving the bus. Because, you have to get a yearly physical to drive the bus. And so he'll run in there and get that physical done to be able to drive the bus. And so that's been real convenient. But he's used it and been very happy with it. I just never had a need really. But he has used that, so he's had a good experience.
Well, it's
so,
I think hey, you can get
maybe that's encouraging for you.
Well, you can get subscriptions down there.
Yeah.
Don't try to get no what do you call it? What's that drug everybody's after? Vietnam and all that. But
you mean the diet thing, the diet drug?
They'll give you they'll give you some aspirins and stuff if you.
Yeah. So but
anyway.
they can take care of stuff like that. And
a shout out to the health department
for sure.
Man, there's people down there every day. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know what we do if it wasn't for Robertson County Health Department.
They're getting ready to do a big service project down there, and you can sign up through United Way. Brian Pooley talked about it last week when he was in with United Way, but they're going to be doing a big facelift in there. They're going to do some murals on the wall, and that's when you can go through United Way and sign up through Raise Your Hand and get on that, and that's coming up just in the next week.
Rachel does an excellent job down there.
Yeah.
And what gets me every time the state says, we're going to let you do this and this, we're going to give you money, and we plan it, and then they say, well, the money's gone now.
Oh, no.
I don't know how many times we went through that.
Well.
But that is a good place down there. Probably, I found out was one of the best kept secrets in Robertson County for some reason.
Yeah, it's a good facility. You got anything else?
Yeah, that's the last thing I want to say, folks, is hey, it's been an honor to serve Robertson County. I've had a lot of people say, wish you had another term. Well, let me tell you, my day's up. It's time for some new blood, and I haven't left yet. I think you're going to see a lot of me if the good Lord's willing. I still got an interest in Robertson County. Would love to serve on a few committees as a civilian, but let me get my health in order. And I don't think you've seen the end of Billy Vogle. I really don't.
Amen, amen. And I want to meet your puppy dog when you go adopt that puppy. I'm just saying he's going to be over there getting a new puppy to keep him company.
Everybody go over and get one.
You better believe it. And I will just say again, as we started, be praying for this man over the next few days. He got some rough stuff ahead of him. So big prayers for you, Lord. Just be with Billy and guide him through this and give him ultimate healing from above in the mighty name of Jesus. And with that said, I love you, brother.
Amen.
And this has been fun. And
Love you.
better not
We've had
neglect coming and seeing
last
me.
8 years. We've had a good time.
We've had a good time.
8
Thank you
years.
guys for joining us. And join us tomorrow. Ron Martin's going to be one of our guests tomorrow. And we'll keep talking about how wonderful it is to live and work in Robertson County. What a blessing. Thank you, Mayor.
See you.
Thank you guys for joining us. This is 1100 WSGI. God bless you guys. Have a great day.